In today's video, I'm going to give you the ultimate radio ads guide for wholesaling real estate. I've been seeing a lot of radio wholesaling courses coming out lately, and they're charging thousands and thousands of dollars for their secrets on actually how to do radio ads for your wholesaling real estate business. And I decided to just karate chop that and give you absolutely the ultimate guide for radio ads absolutely for free in this video. So before I get into it, before I literally give you this radio ad course, these gurus are going to be absolutely furious with me that I'm giving this information for free, because a lot of this info I had to dive really deep into and I had to figure it out. This is the stuff that they keep behind a paywall for you to get. But before I get into it, please smash that like button and subscribe. So radio ads. Why are they so hot right now in real estate wholesaling, and why are so many people thinking that they're charging courses for them? So overall, people are charging courses for them because a lot of radio ads for wholesaling, you're probably going to have to spend around $1,000 a month in this ad strategy. So of course, they can sell courses to guys who have a little bit of a budget that they can do it for. But honestly, I just want to give you the free stuff here. So why do I like radio ads, and why are they so good? So radio ads isn't this super secret advertisement. I mean, everyone talks so good about it, but really it's another way to do inbound marketing. So we have inbound marketing and we have outbound marketing. Outbound marketing, like you know, is cold calling, RVMs, SMS text blasting. In the outbound marketing, you know, we're obviously going after the seller and the conversation's a little worse. It's like, hey, you're looking to sell your property. Why are you calling me? Blah, 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 blah. And they're honestly a little tougher. And when you got the inbound marketing, which is more of direct mail, probate letters, bandit signs, the actual sellers are coming after us, and it's a lot easier conversation. So radio ad is another one of those inbound marketing things where no one's really talked about, and honestly, it's starting to pop up everywhere. And there's wholesalers in my market doing radio ads, and they're doing pretty well. But after talking to a lot of guys that do radio ads and really seeing what works for them and what has worked for Rick in the past when he did do radio ads, it's really important for me to give you this guide, because it absolutely kills me every time someone tries to charge $4,000 to learn radio ads. And honestly, it's not the hard part. The actual hard part is trying to get the radio station's ad spend. So let's break into it. Let's get in the nitty gritty from step to finish, actually how to do some radio ads, some of the stuff that Rick's used and some of the stuff that a lot of people are using in 2021 in the real estate wholesaling business to absolutely crush it. So the first thing we need to know about radio ads is we need to know what station to go after and what's the demographic. So obviously with our radio ads, we're going to be going after sellers who are looking to sell their property for cash. We're going to try to get the property under contract, find a cash buyer, bring it to the title company, assign the contract, and then get a nice, awesome wholesaling check. That's the point. So on average, if you look at the average demographic, I don't care if you're in Fresno, California, Colorado, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Boston, Massachusetts, most of your wholesaling real estate deals are going to be from people over the age of 60. Now, 50 plus, but primarily it's going to be 60 plus. People who just don't want to deal with it, and they are the most willing to give up equity for a cash sale. So age 60 or above, we got to remember. So if we're going to go after and actually do an ad spot on a radio ad, we want to go after people who are over the age of 60, right? And where do people over the age of 60 really frequent in radio? They're not going to the K-pop radio stations. They're not going after the really popular stations. They're not listening to The Weeknd. A lot of these guys and gals are listening to classic rock, stuff from the 70s, the 60s, the 80s. And they're not really going after the crazy, like old classic, like the 40s and the 50s music, but really classic rock's one of the best ones out there. And we really want to go after those type of radio stations. So we don't want to go after the younger crowd, talking about modern rap or anything like that. Honestly, it's not going to do well for your radio station ads for your wholesaling real estate deals. But really, the best ones I can do is like talk radio, news radio. There's actually a lot of radio stations, like there's garage sale ones in Port St. Lucie where people just list their garage sale items on the radio. Again, this is a smaller market, so it's a little more rural, but things like that are absolutely perfect. And one of my best secrets that I've done a lot of demographic research on radio ads for this video is I don't care what political aisle you're in, if you're a Democrat, Republican. Again, I'm on the wholesaling party. That is my political party. But somehow in the state of Florida, conservative talk radio has the highest concentration of over 60-year-olds listening like every single day on the dot at whatever time that conservative talk radio guy is at. And this is probably because people watching more of the liberal talk radio are probably on CNN, actually watching it on cable. But a lot of the people who like their conservative talk guy, they are listening in on the radio all the time. So that's probably that's another really good radio station to go after. And obviously, we want to skip Spotify, Pandora. People over the age of 60 are not on those things. So now that we found the radio station that we want to do, we want to go after them. Usually we got to look these places up online. They usually have reps where we can put their ad spots. So the most important part about radio ads for your wholesaling real estate business is the money is not in getting the deal and actually getting that. I mean, that's cool. I mean, we all love to get $10,000 to $20,000 deals, but the point of the radio ads is we want a good ROI on it. And obviously we want around a 2 to 4x return on our ad spend at a minimum for a real estate wholesaling radio ad marketing. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get the best prices possible. Now, I buy properties at a discount, so I want to buy my ad spots at a deep discount. So what we're going to do is find the radio stations we like, and then we're going to go contact the sales reps at these radio stations who are selling the actual ad spots. And they're going to give you a standard price and say, that is our price and that's it. And if you say, okay, well, I'll just go pay that and we'll get ready to go, you're going to get absolutely hammered. So this is the part where a lot of these wholesaling radio ad guys, you know, they'll charge you $2,000 to $3,000 for the special stuff, as they'll teach you how to negotiate with the radio ad spot guys. And honestly, it's not that difficult. And what you're going to do is off the bat, you want to have a goal to get about 60 to 7% less of whatever they first offer you. That's in my typical range. That's the best one for radio ads. I've seen people brag they've gotten 40% of the actual value of the ad spot, and that's probably where you want to be at. And depending on what you're doing, it'll cost you around $10 to $20 per 60-second ad spot on radio. Obviously, you're gonna offer like, oh, I'll give you $15 an ad spot, and that's 40% below what they even offered. And the guy's just gonna hang up on you and say, nope, we're not doing that. Click. And the key here is all these courses go tell you is you have to be persistent. You have to keep calling this ad rep guy, build a rapport, build a relationship with him, and keep persisting that you're ready to go, you're ready to go, you're ready to buy, you're ready to buy, and just, you know, have a relationship with the sales guy. And eventually they will give in, they'll crack. They say, you know what, $15 ad spot, that's fine, let's lock it in. And a lot of these negotiations, you get that $15, $10 for that ad spot locked in for a minimum of a year. So it's perfect. And that's it. So the toughest part about radio ads is not the recording of it, nothing like that. I mean, the ad copy I'm giving you in this video, it's actually getting that ad spot locked up. And honestly, if you go after 10 radio stations, you might get this done on 2 of them. And that's it. Like, we're buying radio ad spots for a discount, so our ROI is as good as possible. We're not going to overpay for it. We're not Coca-Cola or Pepsi over here. And then on average, you're going to get the ad spot. And now we're going to be like, oh, shoot, Zach, what's the ad copy to do? What's the second rates? What's going on? So these radio ads are usually 60 seconds for a spot. So that's how long our actual ad's going to be. And you have a couple options. You can go buy a microphone and go record it yourself, or most of these radio stations actually record it for you for free. It's part of the service that they provide. So they'll record it for you. And honestly, you can hear my voice. I don't have that newsy, like deep bass type of voice that is perfect for a radio ad. So I probably would not be good for it. So the ad copy, that is not one you want to do copy word for word, but this is just a very rough draft for you. So you have a decent idea what something like this will sound for. It would sound something like this. Do you have a property you need to sell in city? Well, consider selling your house for cash with 123 Home Buyers. We are Houston's top home buying company. We want to buy your house for cash. We pay all closing costs, no realty commissions, and no games. Give us a call today at 111-222-3311. Again, there's no closing costs. We can buy your property as quick as in 15 days. Again, give us a phone call at 111-222-3311. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So that's me, my newsy type voiceover, I guess, voice I can try. I mean, I have a decent microphone, so maybe it's good, but obviously I would get the voiceover guy to do it for you. And then from there, what do we expect? We're going to have phone calls coming in, and what you need to understand about radio ads is they're not as frequent as direct mail. You're going to get a lot less calls, but the quality of calls are actually going to be really good. And on average, I've seen it's probably cost you around $2,000 to $3,000 to get one wholesale deal. So if you want to get a deal of $10,000 to $20,000, it's probably going to cost you $2,500 of radio ad spend for you to get that one deal. And that's pretty much on par. It's pretty expensive to do, but obviously there is deals for there. But really, that's it. Expect to have the conversations, qualify him, ask him the 4 questions that every single wholesaling guru has told you to do for the past 40 years. Even Rick's heard of this. Is you got to know the person's motivation, their time frame, the condition of the property, and what price they want to sell. Set the appointment, meet them at the property or virtually, or you can do this all virtually. Remember, radio ads, you can do this all virtually. Lock up a contract at www.flipwithrick.com/contract. Send that contract to the title company. Find a cash buyer. Bring the cash buyer through the property, assign it to them, the title back, make sure the closing's all set, get your wholesaling check, and repeat. So that's it, guys. That is Zach Ginn here with Flip with Rick, and that's it, guys. That is actually how to do radio ads step by step. Literally, I just gave you a $2,000 radio ad course absolutely for free. I kind of condensed this so this isn't a 5-hour video, but obviously the tools of a $2,000 radio ad course, I just gave it to you for free. The question is, are you going to take the information I gave you seriously, or are you just going to say, this is free, I don't really care, I'm just going to go buy a course instead, and you're going to pay attention for the same information because you paid for a course? Seriously, guys, take this information seriously, put it to work, you will get results. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the support you're giving. If you got any value, like this video and subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and have a blessed day.